Yeah, welcome to the new session of the complex variables. So for the first model, that is you already covered. So we just checked whether the given function f of z is analytic or not. That you had done in the model number 1. So now let me take model number 2. So here the another model which is called as model 2. Yeah, what this model indicates is here we are going to construct. So that is construction of the analytic function f of z is equivalent to u plus iv. Construction of analytic function f of z is equivalent to u plus iv in terms of z if it is given u of x comma y or v of x comma y. See, now what we are going to do is, if they provided you u of x comma y or v of x comma y, either of the one, then you will construct your analytic function f of z in terms of your u plus iv. You will calculate it as. So that is the next approach what you have to keep in your mind. Am I right or not? So let me take the case 1 here. So let me take the case 1 here and taking here. Suppose u of x comma y is given. Suppose I'm just assuming, suppose u of x comma y is given, then f of z you have to calculate it as. Okay, try to understand this one. Am I right or not? So this is the part. So if they had provided this, then you have to write f of z in terms of your u plus iv. Am I right or not? Yeah. So generally, what is your function w is equivalent to what? F of z, which is equivalent to what? U plus I into v. That you know that. Am I correct or not? So from that, what is your f dash z? From this, what is your f dash z? Generally, f dash z you already calculated there. So that is what? Dou u by dou x plus I into dou v by dou y you have. Am I right or not? Dou u by dou x plus I into dou v by dou y. But if you observe here, in the given, the function will be what? U of x comma y only, na. For this u of x comma y, you can calculate what? You can calculate what? Ux, and you can able to calculate what? Uy. But you don't know what? Vy. Because you don't know the value of your v. Am I right or not? So this also you can able to replace because it is an analytic function. Am I right or not? So you are trying to construct an analytic function, so that must satisfy your CR equations only or not. So hence this dou v by dou y I can replace with respect to what? I can replace with respect to what? Dou u by dou y I can replace it as by CR equations. Am I right or not? We know that from CR equations. We know that from CR equations, what you will do it as dou v by dou y is nothing but what? Dou v by dou y is nothing but what? Sorry, somewhere we done a mistake here. Yeah, actually this is the part of your what? This is with respect to x I'm doing now. Dou u by dou x plus dou v by dou x only. This is, yeah, this is dou v by dou x, not dou v by dou y. Right? Yeah. From that analysis, what is your dou v by dou x again? This dou v by dou x I have to replace it as with respect to u. So from CR equations, what is your dou v by dou x, which is nothing but what? Minus dou u by dou y I can represent as, because I don't know the value of your v. So that is the reason why all the things I am representing with respect to only u. Am I right or not? So just replace this. If you replace, you will have it as what? Dou u by dou x minus I into dou u by dou y will be there. Am I correct or not? Yes or no? So now I got this. So let me take this value as some pi of or pi 1 of some x comma y minus I into some pi 2 of x comma y. I am just taking here. Clear with my point? So here let me consider, you know that you already calculated. Let z is equivalent to what? X plus iy, and z bar is equivalent to what? X minus iy. You know that. From that, what is the value of your x? X is your real part. So from that, x is equivalent to, it is a real part of z, which is nothing but what? Z plus z bar by 2 Then similarly y is nothing but what? Your imaginary part of z, which is nothing but what? Z minus z bar by 2y will be there. So now replace that x and y in this case. Just replace this x and y in that case. Ma. Now what I will get as here? What is my f dash z actually? F dash z is equal to what? Ma? Pi 1 of x comma y minus I into pi 2 of x comma y. I'm just taking that as a function. Ma. That's all, nothing more than that. So now I had to replace this x at z plus z bar by 2, y with z minus z bar by 2. I will replace it as. So if I replace, I'll have here what? Pi 1 of x will be what? Ma? Z plus z bar by 2. Then y will be what? Z minus z bar by 2y minus I into pi 2 of again z plus z bar by 2 comma z minus z bar by 2y. I will replace it as. Am I right or not? So, and you know that what? Ma? Again you know that what? Again you people know that what? Mod z is equivalent to mod z bar, which is equivalent to what? Ma? Which is nothing but what? Square root of x square plus y square. Am I right or not? Yes or no? Yeah. So just simply I will go with respect to this criteria, that is f dash z, which is equal to, this is a small derivation ma, for knowing that. That's all, nothing more important here. So you'll have it as what? Pi of x comma y minus I into, that is this is pi 1 and pi 2 of x comma y. So actually the procedure will be, you have to replace that x and y with z plus z bar by 2, z minus z bar by 2 I ma. So if I am replacing that, again it makes the thing as what? Ma, complex. So that is the reason why, to avoid that complexity thing, what I will do is, here you will replace this x with z and y with 0 ma. So you will replace simply here, what I will do is, simply will replace x with z, so that is x with z and y with 0. So similarly I pi 2 x with z and y with 0. So what the point you have to keep in your mind is, since if we consider why I am replacing, since if you consider scalar quantities, we can replace, because that is a scalar quantities, we can replace x by z and y by what ma? 0. So directly it gives you the thing. So no need to substitute that x as z plus z bar by 2 and y as z minus z bar by 2y. So that makes it thing as what ma? That makes you the thing as what? It is a complexity thing. So this will be applicable for next case also ma. If v of x comma y is given, then directly see, after doing all this f dash z, it is in the form of your all what ma? Z. Here there is no x and y. So f dash z will be what ma? In terms of z only people will have it as. Then what you people will do it as, if you are getting that f dash z in terms of z only, directly you will go with respect to what ma? Directly you will go with respect to what? You need f of z. So if you are having f dash z in terms of z, directly you can do it as what ma? Integration. So by integration with respect to z on both sides, you people will get the required function f of z in terms of what? Z you will have it as. So that itself it is a what? The analytic function. Am I right or not? So after doing this, after getting this, you will write it as what ma? So by integration with respect to z on both sides, we get the required, f of z in terms of z. That itself we will call it as what ma? That itself we will call it as what? Analytic function. Am I correct or not? So obviously people will have it as. So the point what you have to mention here is, just try to analyze ma. Only the simple concept. These derivations that are now not required. For understanding purpose, I just given these criteria. Okay. So leave all those things. Suppose if they provided you u of x comma y ma. So you know the differentiation is what? Dou v by dou x plus I into dou v by dou x. But you don't know the value of your v. So that is the reason I cannot be able to get the value of your dou v by dou x. So by CR equations, this dou v I can replace with respect to what ma? Dou v. So then after that replacing, then you can directly substitute x as z and y as what ma? Directly you go to these steps. These are all not required. These steps are not required. Directly after replacing that f dash z with respect to CR equations, directly substitute x as z and y as 0 ma. Okay, then directly do the integration, so that you people will have an answer for it. Am I right or not? Then similarly Similarly, this is the first case ma. So similarly, if I go with the case 2, so if v of x comma y had given, so case 2, similarly we will have it as what? Similarly, if v of x comma y is given, if v of x comma y is given, then what you people have to do it as direct steps. So far I had given, so that is what ma, f dash z is equal to usually dou u by dou x plus I into dou v by dou x. Am I right or not? So now they had given what in this, v of x comma y is given. This I know that, but I don't know this value. By CR equations, dou u by dou x I can represent it as what ma? Dou u by dou x is nothing but what? Dou v by dou y I can mention it as. So now replace this one. So that is dou v by dou y plus I into dou v by dou x. Am I right or not? So this take you some other functions. Earlier I taken what ma? Pi. Here you will take some psi. So pi 1 of some x comma y plus some psi 2 of I into psi 2 of some x comma y you take it as. Am I right or not? So now you have to replace x as z and y as what ma? 0. Same criteria. So now you will have it as what? Your f dash of z, which is nothing but what? You will have it as what ma? Psi 1 of z comma 0 plus I into some psi 2 of z comma 0. Then what you people have to do it as? After doing this, after making this, you have to go with respect to what ma? Integration on both sides. So if you do the integration on both sides, you will have it as what? F of z in terms of what ma? Z will be there. That itself we used to call it as what? That itself we used to call it as what ma? An analytic function. Am I right or not? This is the step which you have to keep in your mind to solve a problem on this method. So compulsory question ma, right? So nothing is there. Whatever the thing they had given, you know f dash z dou v by dou x plus I into dou v by dou x. If it is given u, you convert that v in terms of u. If it is given v, you convert that v in terms of u. That's all. That is only the simple strategy here. Clear up my point? So let me take the example based upon that. So take it on a problem so that you people will have an idea. Yeah, in an analytic function problem, so that you will have an idea. In an analytic function, f of z is equal to u plus iv. Suppose u of x comma y, which is equivalent to u of x comma y, which is equivalent to x cube minus 3xy square plus 3x square minus 3y square plus 4. Then f of z in terms of z is dash. This is the question they had given. Yeah, what they had given? See, generally w is equivalent to f of z, which is equivalent to u plus iv. You know that. Am I right or not? So in that they given what ma? U of x comma y. So this is your u of x comma y. They are asking what f of z in terms of z. So that is given in the problem. Given what ma? Given u of x comma y, which is equivalent to what? That is x cube minus 3xy square plus 3x square minus 3y square plus 4 is given. Am I right or not? So what is your f dash z generally? What is your f dash z ma? F dash z is equal to what? Dou u by dou x plus I into dou v by dou x. So they given your u, so hence I can tell the value of your u, but I cannot able to this. So from CR equations, what I have to do it as, from CR equation, f dash z, which is equivalent to what? So I can replace dou v by dou x as what ma? Dou v by dou x as what? I can replace dou v by dou x as what? Minus dou u by dou y I can replace it as. So from CR equations I can replace this one. So if I replace that, what I will get as here? Dou u by dou x minus I into dou u by dou y. So now you need to calculate these two quantities. So u, what I had given? What is your u ma? U is equivalent to what? So again one more time you write it as x cube minus 3xy square plus 3x square minus 3y square plus 4. Right? So from this they are asking what? Ux. What is your ux ma? Yeah, ux will be with respect to x square. With respect to x, so 3x square minus 3y square plus 6x plus 0. Am I right or not? So this is this one. Next uy will be what ma? Uy will be what? With respect to y you have to do it as. So this is 0. This is what? 3 into 2, 6. So 6xy. Yeah, minus will be there. Minus 6xy. Then minus 6y will be there. So generally this ux and ui you have to substitute here, mama. Yeah, after substituting that you have to replace with what, these two things you have to change with respect to what, you have to substitute x as z and y as what, ma, as 0. Am I right or not? So after substituting this here itself, you just do it as, so what you will get it as here, ux will be what, ma, x as 0 and y as z. So x as 0 means y as z, which is nothing but what, ma, sorry, x as z and y as 0. So you will have it as what, 3z square plus 6z, y is 0. Am I right or not? Then similarly uy will be what, both times you are having a, so hence this will be 0. So now my f of z function will be what, f dash z. So that is f dash z will be what, ma, you will have it as what, ux plus this one. So directly I can replace it as what, 3z square plus 6z plus I into 0 will be there. Am I correct or not? That is that criteria. Sorry, here you will have minus, no? Yeah, that is that minus will be there. So now I have to go with respect to what, ma, if I do the integration on both sides. So now overall function, it is in terms of z. So if I go with the integration on both sides, what I will get as here, integration differentiation will get cancelled. So your f of z, which is equivalent to what, ma, 3 into z cube divided by 3 plus 6 into z square by 2 plus constant c will be there. Am I right or not? So now if I simplify this 3 will get cancelled. You will have it as what, ma, z cube plus 3 z square plus constant c. So now this is analytic function f of z if u of x comma y is given. This is the approach you have to follow. This is the approach you people have to follow. Getting what I'm saying? Got my point here? Yes? Yes or no? Yeah, next one more based upon this v of x comma y. Simple thing. If u of x comma y given, convert that v in terms of u. If v of x comma y is given, convert that u in terms of v. That's it. Simple strategy. So don't make much more complexity here. Yeah, let me take one more problem so that you people will have an idea. If v of x comma y, is equivalent to x minus y by x square plus y square, then the analytic function f of z, which is equivalent to u plus iv in terms of z is. So now what, earlier u of x comma y is given, now this is what, ma, v of x comma y is given. Same strategy. So you know w is equivalent to what, f of z, which is equivalent to what, ma, u plus iv. From this f dash z is equivalent to what, dou u by dou x plus I into dou v by dou y. Sorry, dou v by dou x with respect to x. They given a v, ma. So you can calculate this, but you cannot able to calculate this. So from CR equations, this you can replace it as what, ma, dou u by dou x is what, dou v by dou y plus I into dou v by dou x. So from CR equations you can replace it as, okay. Yeah, so now we need to calculate this dou v by dou x and dou v by dou y. So what is v they had given? V is nothing but what, ma, v is equivalent to what, x minus y divided by x square plus y square, ma. So for this you have to calculate what, vx and vy. So let me calculate the values of your vx and vy. Yeah, vx will be what, ma? Try to take it as u by v rule. U by v rule is nothing but what, x square plus y square into what, minus 1 for this y minus, yeah, next x minus y into what, ma, you will have 2x. So divided by x square plus y square whole square. Right, this is, then directly I am substituting here. Yeah, directly substitute. So x as is z and y as 0 is substituted as. If you are substituting here, what you will have it as? If you check it out here, you will have it as a minus z square by z power 4, ma, which is equivalent to minus 1 by z square. This is your vx. Similarly, you calculate vy also. Yeah, vy will be what? Like u by v rule, I am applying. So x square plus y square into 1 minus x minus y into 2y will be there, divided by x square plus y square whole square. Yeah, again x as 0 and y as 0. Sorry, x as z, y as 0 I am substituting it as. Similarly, we will have it as what? Z square minus 2z square by z power 4. Again, you will have it as what, ma? Minus z square by z power 4, which is nothing but what? Minus 1 by z square will be there. Check it out. Check it out. So this is your ux and vy. So now I will represent this as what, ma? F dash z. So f dash z is equal to what? You will have it as, what is your f dash z there? What is your f dash z, ma? Generally. So this is minus 1 by z square minus I by z square. I into 1 by z square. That I am just replacing it as. So now what I can do it as here. This will be what, ma? Minus, if I take it as a common, 1 plus I divided by what, ma? Z square. This is what your what? F dash z. Now for this, what I need to do it as? I have to do it as what, ma? The integration. So integration on both sides, if I do it as, I'll have it as what? F of z. What is the integration, ma? Minus of 1 plus I is constant and 1 by z square. Integration will be what? Minus 1 by z plus a constant will be there. Then minus of minus, you people will have it as what, ma? Plus. So you will have it as what? 1 plus I divided by z plus c. This is your analytic function f of z in terms of z. Clear? Yeah. This is how you people have to do it as. Okay. Clear with my point? Yeah. I'll just give you, I'm giving one homework problem to try to get that value. Okay. Try to take or try to get that value. This is a homework. Yeah. If u of x comma y is equivalent to sine 2x by cos 2y minus cos 2x, then f of z in terms of z is. This is the question. So try to analyze. You they had given ma same as is of your first model. The differentiation you people have to get it as. So your f of z in terms of z will be f of z in terms of z will be, you will have it as cot z plus cot z. You will have it as cot z plus c, ma, constant. Cot z plus c is the constant. That is constant c. That is the answer for that. Okay. So these are the things which you have to keep in your mind to solve a problem on what? This complex analysis. Clear with my point? Yeah. Yeah. This is the part of that model 2, ma. Yeah, next let me go with the another model, which is a model 3. Model 3. Yeah. So here you will find that is a finding u of x comma y if v of x comma y is given, and similarly what v of x comma y if u of x comma y is given. This is the method. See, first will be what, ma? The given function f of z is analytic or not, you had calculated. Second model will be what? Second model will be what, ma? That f of z, what again represented there? If u of x comma y is given, then f of z in terms of z you calculated. But the model 3 will be, if u of x comma y is given, then you will calculate v of x comma y. Or v of x comma y is given, then you will calculate what, ma? U of x comma y. So this is the method. Am I right or not? So in the given analytic function only, ma. In that particular analytic function only, you people will do it as. Clear with my point? Getting what I'm saying here? Yes? Yeah. So actually here one point you have to keep in your mind, that is conjugate harmonic function. Just a definition it is required. Conjugate harmonic function in this. So let me take that. If w is equivalent to f of z, which is equivalent to u plus iv, is analytic. Is analytic function, then we can observe that then we can observe that see, second order equations ma. So usually that is called as the conjugate harmonic equations. So that is dou square u by dou x square plus dou square u by dou y square is equal to 0. Take this as equation 1, and the other one will be dou square v by dou x square plus dou square v by dou y square, which is equivalent to 0. This is equation 2 you will have it as. Am I right or not? So generally this is a Laplacian equation ma. Yeah, that you know that. So that is both u and v satisfy Laplacian equation. The above equation used to call it as what? The Laplacian equation, right? Hence they are called what ma? Conjugate. They are called as what? Conjugate harmonic function. It is satisfying the Laplace equation ma. That's all. This used to call it as what? The conjugate harmonic function. Clear with my point? That is the part of your what? That is a part of your harmonic function. Okay? Yeah. In this model, so you are going to find out if u of xy is given, then you will calculate v of x comma y ma. Am I right or not? So if u of x comma y is given, you will calculate u of x comma y. Alright? Yeah. Yes. So this model directly I will take an example ma. So with the example I'll explain you. So let me take the problem. If f of x plus iy, where f of z, that is I represented x plus iy, is equivalent to x cube minus 3xy square plus I into pi of x comma y is analytic, then pi of x comma y is dash. This is the question actually. Right? Yeah. So understand f of z is equal to x cube plus. So usually you will have it as what ma? U plus iv will be there. So u they had given. So you have to calculate what ma? V. Am I right or not? So the approach what I will provide you is, see, let v of x comma y, which is equal to some constant c, I am just taking here. So let me take from the total derivative. From total derivative, dv will be what? From total derivative, the value of your dv is nothing but what ma? From total derivative, you can take it as what? Dou v by dou x into dx plus dou v by dou y into dy from the total derivative. That you can represent this. Am I right or not? Yes or no? Yeah. You need to calculate the value of this what ma? V. Am I correct or not? So what I'll do is, see, you know only u. So by CR equations, you can replace this dou v by dou x and dou v by dou y or not? Yeah. From CR equations, this can be written as, that is dv is equivalent to what ma? Dou v by dou x is what? Dou v by dou x is nothing but what ma? Minus dou u by dou y into dx plus, yeah, dou v by dou is what? Dou v by dou is what ma? Dou u by dou x you can replace it as into dy I can represent it as. Am I correct or not? Yeah, from CR equations. So now calculate and substitute it as. It seems to be what ma? Mdx plus ndy. So it is what? Mdx plus ndy. Am I right or not? So directly you can do the solution with corresponding to that. Am I right or not? Yeah. So what is u they had given? That is the method ma. That's all. Nothing more than that. So u will be what? X cube minus 3xy square. Yeah. For this, For this, what is your ux? Ux will be what? 3x square minus 3y square, and uy will be what, ma? Uy will be what? Minus 6xy. So just these two things you substitute here. So then what is your dv? Dv is nothing but what, ma? Yes, dv will be what? Dv is equivalent to minus dou u by dou x. So minus dou u by dou y. So minus of minus, you people will have it as what? Plus only or not? Yes or no? Minus of minus, you will have it as what, ma? Plus. So that is, you will have, I can represent as what? 6xy into dx, yeah, plus what? Dou u by dou x, which is nothing but what? 3x square minus 3y square into what? Dy, I can mention it as. Am I right or not? Yeah. So now this is your what, ma? The exact equation. So this is m and n. So it obeys your Laplacian equation, ma. So hence no need to check it out. Obviously that will be what, ma? The exact equation only. Am I right or not? So the solution for that exact equation, what people will do it as? What's the solution? See, I need to do the integration for this. So if I do the integration on both sides, that integration differentiation will get cancelled. You will have it as what, ma? The solution. Integral what? Integral or integral dv, you can represent it as, yeah, integration and differentiation will get cancelled. Integral 6xy dx plus integral 3x square minus 3y square into dy. Sorry, the terms not containing x, na? Yeah, here in this, where y has a constant, the terms not containing x. So hence 0 this is. Only we will have this one. So you need to treat y as a constant. So 6y integral, x dx, then minus 3 into y square dy. So do the integration for this. That's it. So what will have it as my integration? What will have the integration? So which is nothing but what? 6y into, for this x square by 2 will be there. Then minus 3 into y cube by 3 will be there. So if I simplify, I'll have it as what? 3x square y minus y cube. See, I'll doing the integration, you will have it as what, ma? The constant plus c will be there. So you will have it as what? Constant c. So this is the function v, you can do it as. That's all. Whatever the thing you are having, that is simply you replace it as. That's it, ma. Nothing more complication. Clear with my point? Clear with my point? That is a constant c, you will do it as. That is the another model. Okay. This is the model number 3, ma. So after that we will see the next topics, right? Yeah. Let me take one more problem based upon that. So this is the approach, ma. You have to do it as. Am I right or not? That is the part of your what? The approach. Am I right or not? Yeah. So let me take one more problem based upon that. In an analytic function, f of z is equivalent to u plus iv. Suppose v of x comma y is equivalent to x square minus y square plus x divided by x square plus y square. Then it's a harmonic conjugate. Then its harmonic conjugate u of x comma y is. This is the question. So direct thing, same as is of your earlier. So what you will do is, they given v of x comma y, ma, and they are asking u of x comma y. So let me take you need to calculate the value of your u of x comma y. So that is, let u of x comma y is equivalent to some constant c. I'm just taking here. Yeah. So du will be what, ma? Du will be what? Dou u by dou x into dx plus dou u by dou y into dy. Right? So you know the value of your v of x comma y. So you will have only vx and vy. So from CR equations, you will replace this du, that is du is what? Dou u by dou x is nothing but what? You will have it as what? Dou v by dou y into dx. Dou v by dou y will be what, ma? Minus dou v by dou x into dy. Am I correct or not? So that you will do it as. So now they given what, ma? V and they given a v. Am I right or not? So what is your v there? What is your v? V is nothing but what, ma? X square minus y square plus x by x square plus y square. So now you need to calculate Vx and Vy. So what is your Vx, ma? Vx will be what? U by V rule. Vx, Vy you people have to do it as. So check it out and Vy you do it, ma. Clear at my point? I'm just giving the work for you guys. Vx, Vy, ma. So Vx will be what? Generally 2x, right, again u by v rule. Then Vy will be what? Minus 2y. Then u by v you will do it as. Am I right or not? So you will have some function. Then after that, after that, what do people have to do it as? You will have the function which is in the form of your what, ma? Du will be what? Some function will be there. Am I correct or not? That function I am just giving to you guys. Right? So for that you will do it as what, ma? Integration on both sides. So you will have u of x comma y. So maybe you will find out that as minus 2xy plus y by x square plus y square, some constant k will be there. This is your u of x comma y. This I am just giving a homework for you guys. Try to do that. So try to analyze. Clear up my point? So try to solve this. Clear? Yeah, you will have the thing with respect to that. Clear up my point? Yeah. Next, ma. Next, simple differentiation only, nama. Yeah, the differentiation you people have to do it as. Next problem. The potential function. Next problem. The potential function y of x comma y is equivalent to 3x square minus 3y square. Then the string function. Then the string function psi of x comma y is dash. This is the question they had given. So you need to do this. Yeah. This is the simple thing what you have to keep in your mind, ma. Yeah. So how you people have to do this? How you will do it as? See, generally make a note point of this. Don't get confused. String function, just the terminology, that's all. This is a mechanical question. Okay, yeah. If f of z is equivalent to u plus iv, which is equivalent to u of x comma y plus I into v of x comma y will be there, is analytic, then we can observe that u of x comma y is potential function. U of x comma y is a potential function, and u of x comma y is string function. This is the point what you have to keep in your mind. So u of x comma y is a potential function, and v of x comma y is what? String function. Clear with my point? Yeah, that's it. So now they given what, ma? They given what? V of x comma y. You need to calculate what? V of x comma y. That's all or not? So let me take let v of x comma y is equal to some constant c. From this, dv is equal to what, ma? Dou v by dou x into dx plus dou v by dou y into dy. Am I right or not? From CR equations, only they given what, ma? U. So from CR equations, you can replace that dv is equal to what? Dou v by dou x is nothing but what? Dou v by dou x is dou v by dou x is nothing but what, ma? Dou u by dou y into dx. Yeah, dou v by dou y is somewhere we are doing a mistake here. Dou v by dou x is what, ma? Dou v by dou x is, sorry. What is your CR equations? Maybe you people are getting confused with this. Am I correct? Yeah. Just let me give you the CR equations. I'll just try to show that where it is CR equations. Yeah, here. Here also you can do it as C. Ux is equal to Vy. That is dou u by dou x is equal to dou u by dou y. Dou v by dou x is equal to what, ma? Minus dou u by dou y. Am I right or not? So Vx is equal to what, ma? Now in this problem, yeah, in this problem you will have it as what? Dou v by dou x is nothing but what, ma? Minus dou u by dou y into dx. Yeah, minus dou v by dou y is what? Plus dou u by dou x into dy will be there. Am I correct or not? Yeah. What they had given function? U will be what, ma? U is what? 3x square minus 3y square. So for this, what is your ux? 6x. Uy minus 6y. Am I correct or not? So substitute this, dv will be what, ma? Minus uy. So that is minus dou u by dou y. So which is nothing but what? Minus of minus plus. So that is 6y into dy plus dou u by dou x. 6x into dx. Am I right or not? Yes or no? Is it correct? Somewhere we are doing a mistake here. Yeah, actually v of x comma y I just taken here. See, ma, just I am refreshing this. V of x comma y is equal to c. For this total differentiation will be what, ma? dv is equal to dou v by dou x into dx plus dou v by dou y into dy I can represent it as. Am I correct or not? Yes or no? Yeah, you know the CR equations is what, ma? Ux is equal to Vy, then Vx is equal to what? Minus Uy will be there. So now this I have to apply here. Am I right or not? So this is your Vx. Vx will be what? Minus dou u by dou y into dx. Similarly, Vy. Vy is nothing but what? Dou u by dou x into dy I had it. Am I right or not? Yeah. So that I just done here. The value of your dv I got it as this. So now I'll go with what, ma? Integration on both sides. If I want to get this one. So my solution will be what? V, which is equal to what? N dx plus N dy. Am I right or not? So integral N dx. So you need to treat y as a constant, ma. So 6 into x square by 2 plus you'll have it as what? Again 6 into 6 into you'll have it as what? Mdx plus Ndy only, na? Wait. Again. Sorry, 6y into dx. Yeah, we done a mistake here, Nama. Yeah, sorry. This is the mistake what you people had done earlier. See, this is 6y into dx, ma. Yeah, this is 6x into dy. Am I right or not? Yeah. So then, if I do the integration for this, what, ma? 6y into integral dx. You need to treat y as a constant. Then there is no term here, so which is 0. So hence, v is equal to what? 6x y plus some constant k you will do it as. This is the string function what they asked. Am I right or not? This is the string function what they asked. Clear? Yeah, just what I can say that I written reversely, ma. So don't get confused. I just written that as reverse. Okay, don't get confused here. Clear up my point? Yeah. Don't get confused. So based upon that, you people will have a lot of questions, ma. So let me take one question. Yeah, which is a previous gate question only, ma. Let me take that. Yeah, problem. If u of x comma y is equivalent to 2xy, ma, in f of z, which is equivalent to u of x comma y plus I into v of x comma y is an analytic function they given. Is an analytic function they had given. Okay. Then v of x comma y is they given the options minus x square plus y square plus c. B will be x square minus y square plus c. C option x square plus y square plus c. Then D minus x square minus y square plus c. This is the question, ma. So they given what u of x comma y they given. They are asking what, ma? V of x comma y. So let v of x comma y is equal to some constant c. Yeah, from this total derivative dv is equal to what, ma? Dou v by dou x into dx plus dou v by dou y into dy. Am I right or not? So from CR equations, you just replace it as from CR equations you can replace it as what, ma? From CR equations, your dv will be what? Dou v by dou x is nothing but what, ma? Minus dou u by dou y into dx. Dou v by dou x is nothing but what? So you will have it as what? Dou u by dou x into dy will be there. So the problem they given what? The problem they given what, ma? U, which is nothing but what? 2 into xy. From this, what is your ux? Ux will be what? 2y and uy will be 2x. Just substitute this. dv is equivalent to minus uy, which is nothing but what? Minus 2x into dx. Next plus dou u by dou x, which is nothing but what? 2y into dy. So just apply the integration on both sides. So we'll have it as what, ma? If I apply the integration on both sides. Yes, so v is equivalent to what? Minus 2 into x square by 2 plus 2 into y square by 2 plus constant c will be there. So which is equivalent to what? V is equivalent to minus x square plus y square plus c will be there. Am I right? Yeah. So that is how many more questions they asked from your previous years. Okay, you can solve. This is the another model. I am just giving you a homework. Okay, so I'll give you the homework. You just try to solve the problems. Okay, right. So homework problems, ma. Consider the homework problem. Yeah, if u of x comma y is equal to x square minus y square, ma. All are analytic function. Then v of x comma y is. Try to solve this. Your answer will be v of x comma y is equivalent to 2xy plus some constant k will be there, right? Yeah, that you can do it as. Okay, right? Yeah, next. Next problem, no doubt. Just a minute, I'm seeing the problem actually. Yeah, this is also homework. I'm just giving you. This is also homework, my same model. If u of x comma y is equal to 2x square minus 2y square plus 4xy, then v of x comma y is. So for this answer will be 4xy minus 2x square plus 2y square plus constant k will be there. So that is the question. And one more last question, you people have to solve it. This is get 2020 question, recent question. Yeah, try to note down. An analytic function of a complex variable, an analytic function of a complex variable z, which is equivalent to x plus iy in brackets I is equivalent to root of minus 1 is defined as f of z is equivalent to x square minus y square plus I into some psi of x comma y, where psi of x comma y is a real function. Psi of x comma y is a real function. Then the value of the imaginary part, of f of z at z is equivalent to 1 plus I is dash in brackets up to 2 decimal places. This is GATE 2022 marks question. GATE 2022 marks question. Yeah. They given what ma? F of z is equal, try to understand, x square minus y square plus I into psi of x comma y they had given. They are asking this value at some particular z. Am I right or not? So that is what the question they are asking. Am I right or not? So this is what, if I compare this with respect to your u plus iv, so u plus I into v, so hence u given, they are asking what ma? V. Am I right or not? So try to solve this problem and substitute that, whether you are getting the answer or not. Try to check it out. Yeah, in that what you people have to do it as ma? Yes. Yeah, they given you, they are asking v. So as usual our approach. So let v of x comma y is equal to some constant. So then dv is equal to what ma? Dou v by dou x into dx plus dou v by dou y into dy. So from CR equations, your dv will be what ma? Minus dou u by dou y into dx plus dou u by dou x into dy. So what is that given u? U will be what? Yeah, u is nothing but what? X square minus y square. So from that ux will be 2x and uy will be what ma? Minus 2y. So just substitute these values. dv is equal to what? Minus of minus plus, so you will have it as what? 2y into dx plus 2x into dy will be there. So again what? Your exact equation solution. So integrate on both sides. Integration on both sides, you will have it as what ma? V is equal to 2y into what? X will be there, then it will be what? Terms not containing x, so plus a constant will be there. So your v value will be what ma? 2xy plus a k. This is the solution for that. But they are asking what? This is your what? V, which is nothing but what ma? Psi of x comma y. So that is psi of x comma y, which is equivalent to what? 2xy plus constant k will be there. Am I correct or not? Yes or no? So it is valid for all. See, put a k value, you just keep that k value as 0 ma. So now pi of x comma y is equivalent to 2xy will be there. Am I right or not? And they are asking what? They are asking what? That time k will be what ma? 0. It is satisfying all the condition. So pi of 1 plus I they are asking. So that value you have to take it as. So where this is your x and this is your y ma. So x is equivalent to 1, y is equivalent to what? 1. Substitute it as 2 into 1 into 1, which is nothing but what ma? 2. This is the pi of 1 plus I value. Clear with my point? Getting what I'm saying there? Understanding now? That is how you people have to solve the problems based upon this analysis. Clear with my point? Yes? Yeah. Yeah. So that is the part of your model 3 ma. So these are the different models which you have to cover in the part of your the complex analysis. So now let me take the complex integration. Next topic will be complex integration. Complex integration. So this is also similar to your normal integration. In the normal integration with respect to your real values only people done. But here you will have it as what? Both real as well as your imaginary part. Am I right or not? So take the definition here. Take the definition. Yeah. So let W is equivalent to f of z, which is equivalent to u plus iv, be a complex function. Be a complex function. Be a complex function defined on a continuous curve. Defined on a continuous curve C. Defined on a continuous curve C. Then integral C f of z dz is equivalent to integral C u plus iv into, you will have it as what? Dx plus I into dy. So f of z I am just representing it as what? U plus iv into dx plus I dy. So in this I am just replacing it as what? If I multiply this and I will separate real terms as well as your imaginary terms. That's all. So if I separate real terms and imaginary terms, you will have it as what? U into dx minus v into dy plus integral c, that is the I value will be there, and u into dy plus v into dx will be there. So this is the part of your what? The complex integration. See, nothing is there ma. They will give you the limits. In that limit, first you have to check it out what the real parts as well as your imaginary parts you people have to consider it as. Clear with my point? Yeah, this normal integration only we will do it ma. I'll take an example so that you people will have an idea. So let me take a problem. The value of integral 1 minus I to 2 plus I 2x plus iy plus 1 into dz is. This is the question. So here you people have different analysis ma, right? So dz is nothing but what? Actually z is equal to what? X plus iy. Dz will be what? Dx plus I dy will be there. So you have to separate it as. So let me take this part. Generally how you will do it as this. If you take it as this is a point 1 comma minus 1 and this point will be what? 2 comma 1 because x and y will be there. Am I right or not? So just try to make the real part as well as your imaginary part. So what you people have here is integral 1 comma minus 1. This is x1 and you can take x1 and y1. Then similarly this will be what ma? 2 comma 1 into, you will have it as what? 2x plus 1 plus I into dy. So for a whole you will have it as what? Again this is nothing but what? Dx plus I into dy will be there. Am I correct or not? So now you need to check it out. See the points what I had mentioned here is this is x1, this is y1 and x2, y2 will be there. But you want the value of your y. You don't know that. So line equation you know that. If you are having the points like 1 comma minus 1 and another one will be what? 2 comma 1. So if you are having a points x1, y1, x2, y2 will be there. The point equation will be what? The curve C will be what? Y minus y1 is equivalent to, you know that, y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. So just substitute all these values here. So y minus 1, y plus 1 is equal to y2 minus y1. 1 minus half minus plus 1 will be there. x2 minus x1. So 2 minus 1 into x minus x1. So which is 1. So if you simplify, you will have it as what? Y is equivalent to 2x minus 3. So directly you can replace your y value as what? 2x minus 3. You can bring all the form in terms of either one of the criteria. Clear with my point? Then what do people have it as this dy? Dy is equal to what? 2 into dx. Sorry. Yeah, 2 into dx will be there. So 2x into this one. So dy is equal to what? 2 into dx will be there. Am I right or not? So now substitute all these values in your integration. Substitute all the values in this integration. You will have it as what? 1 comma minus 1. The other point will be what? 2 comma 1. 2x plus 1. Right? Plus I into what? You will have it as what? The value of your y. Am I right or not? So 2x minus 3 into, you will have it as what? Dx. Dx plus 2y into dx will be there. I value will be there. So now just separate your imaginary terms and real terms. That's all. So what I will do is, from all this, I will just take it as the combination of what? 1 plus 2y, I will take it as a common. So with respect to x, all the things are with respect to x. So x is varies from where to where? 1 to 2. So now the limit is also what? From 1 to 2 I will do it as. So real part I will do the separate integration, and imaginary part I will do the separate integration. So that is I into, again you will have it as what? 1 plus 2y, integral 1 to 2, you will have it as what? 2x minus 3 into dx. Right? So just do that simplification here. That simplification I am just giving for you guys. Or else you do it as, you will have it as 1 plus 2y integration. After doing integration, we will have it as what? 2x square by 2 plus x. Limits will be what? From 1 to 2. Next, this will be what? You will have, if you check it out, I minus 2 will be there. Then integration will be what? 2 into x square by 2 minus 3x. Substitute the limits 1 to 2. So if I substitute the limits, 1 plus 2y, 1 plus 2y into, you will have it as this 2 will get cancelled, 2 will get cancelled. You will have it as what? My limits 4 plus 2 minus 2 plus I minus 2 into, again limits will be what? 4 minus 6 plus 2 will be there. Just I am directly substituting that limits. Clear with my point? Yeah, if I substitute that, I will have it as what? Check it out. If you do this simplification, you will have it as 4 plus 8i. 4 plus 8i. The value of the integral will be what? The value of the integral, particular integral will be, that is what the answer. Clear with my point? Yes? Yeah. So directly you can do it as. This is the difference between your normal integral to the complex integration. Next, can you try one more problem based upon that? Yeah. The value of integral 0 to 1 plus I x square minus iy into dz along the curve y is equivalent to x square is dash. Along the curve y is equivalent to x square is dash. Along the curve y is equivalent to x is dash. So what do people have to do it as? There itself they had given curve c is equivalent to what? Which is c, that is y is equivalent to x square. So from that you will have it as what? Dy is equivalent to what? 2x into dx. So wherever I am having y, I will replace that value with x square. So now that value, if I take it as that value integration, which is nothing but what? 0 comma 0 my point, and the other point is what? 1 comma 1 will be the point. Then you know that x square minus I into y is nothing but what? Again x square into dx plus what you will have it as? I into 2x into dx will be there. So now just simplify it as, I'll have 1 minus I as a common, right? So directly I'm replacing, directly I'm doing the integration, right? So you'll have that is x square. For x square, you'll have it as x cubed by 3 plus 2i into x power 4 by 4 will be there. So the limit will be what? 0 to 1. So substitute the limit in that. Substitute the limit in this. You'll have it as what? 1 minus I into, maybe you will have it as, if you're substituting limit, 1 plus 1 by 3 plus I by 2 will be there. So finally, if you multiply this, you will have it as what the answer will be. Check it out. 5 plus I by 6 will be the answer for that. Check it out, ma. The simple simplification. The simplification only I am asking. That's all. Nothing more than that. Understanding what I am saying there? Yeah. That is how you people have to go through with respect to what? With respect to that. So one more question they will ask. They asked here in the previous year. So let me take that question. Previous question it is. Yeah. Consider a line integral. Next question. Consider the line integral. Capital I is equivalent to integral C x square plus iy square into dz, where z is equivalent to x plus iy. The line C is shown in the figure. The line C is shown in the figure below. Okay. So that is they given this one. This is y, this is x, right? The point they mentioned here, this point will be 1 comma I. So this will be your I and this will be your 1. So which is 0. This is your C dimension, right? Yeah, this is the part. Then they are asking that the value of capital I is dash. The value of capital I is dash. So option A is I by 2. Option B 2I by 3. Option B is 2I by 3. Option C 3I by 4. Option D 4I by 5. This is the question. So try to understand this question properly. Try to understand the question properly. Given integral is nothing but what? Actually, the given integral, your given integral will be capital I, which is integral C x square plus I into y square dy. Sorry, dz. Na? This is dz, where z is equivalent to x plus iy. Am I right or not? Yes or no? So there, the line C, if you observe, the line C if you observe the figure ma, the line C which is passes through your what ma? Horizon. It's a straight line which passes through your horizon. Am I right or not? So on the equation will be what? Y is equivalent to x only. Now this equation will be what? Y is equivalent to x. Check it out here. Am I correct or not? Yeah. So the line C is a straight line. The line C is a straight line passing through the horizon. And its equation is what ma? Y is equivalent to x. Am I right or not? So now let me take your I value will be integral C. Your x square plus I into y value will be what ma? X into dx plus I dy. So directly I can take it as what? For this you will have it as what? Dy is equivalent to dx. That I am directly substituting. So I into dx will be there. So now the value of that C is also what? 0 to 1 only na? Yeah. So which is 0 to 1. Just simplify it as. So you will have it as what? X square into 1 plus I. Then again 1 plus I into dx will be there. So 1 plus I into 1 plus I whole square. Again it is nothing but what? So 0 to 1 x square into what? 1 minus 1 plus 2i. A square plus b square plus 2ab. So this will be there. So again you will have it as what ma? That 2i I am taking outside. Integral 0 to 1. You will have it as what? X square into dx. So now 2i into x cubed by 3. The value of 0 to 1. So if I substitute, you will have it as what ma? 2i by 3 is the right answer. So the value of integral I will be what? 2i divided by 3 is the answer. Clear with my point? So which option? Option B is the right answer. So this is how you people have to solve the problems based upon your what? The complex integration. Understood what I am saying here? Understood? Yeah, these are the parts which you have to keep in your mind. Alright? Yeah.